Hey everyone, you're watching Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. I've come to a really beautiful spot, but it's blowing 20 knots today. We're here for 3 days. Well, we might stay here for 3 days. We might go exploring. I'm hoping the weather's going to drop, like the wind's going to drop tomorrow, and we'll go exploring different islands. On the way out here, you can see that's all the little white dots there. That's actually salt crystals. That's a lot of salt. As always, I'll be doing catch and cooks. This is a sandwich I just made. It's that windy that the lettuce and the ham flew off my sandwich before I could finish making it. I do hope to explore this area quite a bit on foot and also in the boat. So we'll see what we can find in the next 3 days. The first lure I'm using is a cheap eBay lure. It's 18 centimeters long, a little tiny bib, and has a nice sort of rolling action. Let's see if we can tie some fish out. We need to catch some food. I've got a little bit of food, but for our main food we're gonna have to get fish or squid. I'm hoping for squid actually. Oh, third cast. I just had a hit. Oh, he's still sitting there. Can't tell what he is. Oh, that cast wasn't far enough. Let's do it again. Third cast. Oh, got him, yes. Oh, cod. About the fifth cast, I think now. That is cool. He's not bad. Lift him up and have a look at him. Yeah, he's a nice fish. I think these lures cost me like $5 each or something. They're probably not going to last very long, but I just like trying different lures. How big are you? You are 34 maybe. Hey? Beautiful. I'll put you back. This is a black spot estuary cod. Hey, if we get one of these legal, we'll eat it, but he is undersized. Hey, there you go. And I don't know if that was the one that came out first, so what we'll do is we'll have another go straight away. If there was another one there, he would come out for that. Nope. All right, we'll move on. Good start. 5 casts and we got a fish. Woo! The reason I chose this lure here is because the current's ripping quite fast and the fish only have a little time to see it and grab it. So nice, shiny, flashy, big lure. Later on, we'll fish other lures in different situations, and I'll tell you why. We're starting to move into some really dense country, and I'm hoping for mangrove jack. Now, the lure I'm using is one that I was sent by a fan, Fred Bunny. Thank you for that. He sent me a few different lures, different shapes, plastics, different shapes, different colors, and there's one particular one, it's not this one, that I want to test out probably today. So yeah, keep watching for that. It's quite unique lure. I don't think Fred, he said he hadn't actually used it, so I hope he's used it already, but we're just gonna try it later on. Oh, I was just pulling it in. Let's see if we can get him. I think he came from in here somewhere. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, he had another look. Okay, we'll get it right up against that bank. He'll be hiding on those roots in there. So, there we go, perfect. Let's see if he whacks it. He's come out twice already. Oh, I don't think so. Oh no! Oh, that was a nice fish, missed him. Nice dark overhang in here. Oh, right in the back. That should hold something. Alright. Got a dead tree here. We'll see if we can go over the top of that. Yep, we have. And see if something's hiding in the dead tree. Yep, got him. I wasn't sure at first. I thought it was a stick. Oh. Looks like another nice cod. I think this is a different species, this one. Let's have a look. This is a orange spot cod. There you go. Okay, and he came right from that tree there where I threw the lure over the top, and I think we'll do that again. He's actually, he's eating something. You can see how fat his tummy is there. Feels like probably a crab. Let's get him back in before he throws it up. So we've got a orange spot cod and a black spot cod. He's probably, yeah, about 33 centimetres, 5 centimetres undersized, so we'll have to keep trying. Hey, off you go, buddy. There we go. So Fred, your lures work quite well. Oh, way over everything. I'm gonna have to bounce that out. Bounce, bounce, come on, bounce, bounce. There we go, in the water. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he, when he hit it, I thought he was a stick. So I didn't really strike too hard straight away. But it worked out, we got him. No more there, I don't. I'm kneeling down for this cast because it's low and under the mangroves. Oh, look at that, perfect. Oh, got him straight away. That's a big fish. Oh, he's got me in. He's out, he's out. Here we go. Oh, it felt bigger because of the current, but we've got our mangrove jack. Check this guy out. This is literally the first of Fred Bunny's lures that I'm trying out. He doesn't actually make them commercially, he just has a hobby. But this colour just spoke to me. A little bit clear, a little bit sparkly. Now he is probably a 29 centimetre mangrove jack. Hey, and yeah, I'm literally kneeling down to get the shot in there. Let's let this guy go. He's undersized. And yeah, see if we can get his big brother. Hey, off you go, buddy. And they always feel bigger when the current's, like it's actually ripping quite fast at the moment. These are the lures that Fred sent me. There's a lot of these, there's some crawfish things, little prawn thing, paddle tail, big paddle tail, and then, check this out, I've never seen a lure quite like this. And it was actually his daughters that suggested that he send them to me. Check that out, they're mermaids. What I'll do is I'm going to try and catch a fish for dinner first, but then I want to see if I can catch a fish on either the pink or the white or both. They are, yeah, really cool and really like intricate and yeah, well done, I think. So keen to try those later on. Here's a mess of timbers. It's yeah, going to be quite hard to get in there, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, over one branch, but we'll fish it. Oh yes! Oh, that got me. But that was a good fish. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's get him in there. Oh, almost exactly the same cast. Yes! Got him that time! Oh! Oh, what have we got? Another black spot. This one could be big enough to eat. Tell you what, these little soft plastics are working a treat. I think I'm up to 4 fish now, and this one might be legal. Okay, they need to be 38, and he is 37.5. By 0.5 millimetre, you get to live. Hey? Alright, put you back. Nice healthy looking fish too. Good belly on him, nice muscles. Yeah. Hey, off you go, buddy. There you go. This is a really good looking spot. Looks like it's actually quite deep in there. So we'll let it sink down a bit. Yep, got him on the drop. Oh, it feels like a cod. And it's another cod. Yeah, he ate that on the drop. I was doing really well. I was upsizing, getting better species, and now I get this little guy. Hey? Oh, he fell off. And he's messed the plastic up. So, time to change. I consider this a slightly more natural looking plastic. Just the sort of browny goldness. If you ask me, it sort of looks a bit like a crab that's getting really excited with his claws. Let's see if this slightly more natural colour catches our, well, I think it's going to be dinner now. Had my sandwich. Perfect cast. I do think there's a bit of a deeper hole in there. Oh, that could have been a touch. Yep. Oh. He hit that on the drop again. New colour. Still works. Yep, got him. Oh. Oh. Didn't grab it properly. Let's do that again. And some spots just end up being really frustrating because the fish just keep whacking it. keep missing them. I'm kneeling down again just to get that cast in there. Perfect. Yep, got him. Oh. Oh, looks like another cod. Yes, estuary cod. Sorry, orange spot. Boy, am I getting a lot of fish today. Big mouth. They'll eat. They'll grab anything that fits in their mouth. These guys. Hey, off you go, buddy. I need to get a mangrove jack before one of those guys grabs it, because they're actually very aggressive. Let's get right in the back here. That's the sort of place you get a jack. Got him. Oh, got me under. I actually saw him take off after he snagged me. No fish on that. Not anymore. Yep, I can actually see the lure in there. Get it out. There we go. Yeah, he was hiding right in there. I almost turned back halfway across because it was just, I was getting 2.5 metre waves and they were coming right over the front of the boat. I didn't film it because it was a bit hairy, but knowing that I can stay on the boat for 3 days, I thought, yep, I'll find a window and it'll be good. And yeah, the window's starting to turn up right now, which is really cool. Once we catch a fish for dinner, we'll go for a walk out here and have an explore. My idea is to get right up the end here and explore as far as I can, plus maybe get out to some islands as well, if the weather comes even better than this. But this is nice. I'm going back to the hard body because a bigger lure generally gets bigger fish and I need something for dinner. Yep, oh, it's a big cod, I think. Oh, he's got me in. Oh, that's a massive cod. Oh, come on, boat, drive out. Oh, it almost looked like a coral trout, but I think it's a massive cod. Yeah, there he is, black spot. Woo! Oh. Almost had me in there a couple of times. Check him out. Oh, he's a bit big for what I want. What I'm going to do is, well, put the lip grippers in his mouth and then tie these off at the back of the boat and just let him sit there until I can catch another fish. That way, if I don't, we've got him anyway. And if I do catch like a mangrove jack or a slightly smaller cod, then I'll let this guy go. That's the lure that did it. A little bit of paint coming off him, but that's actually what I like. If a lure works, there's always a bit of paint coming off it. Hey, we'll measure this guy, but I want one that's, yeah, not quite that big. He's definitely legal. He is 45 centimeters. So we'll put him out the back on a rope and hopefully we'll get a more appropriate size fish. He'll be quite happy there. Keep him alive and hopefully we can get a more appropriate fish. Yeah, he's just gonna hang out there. Hey buddy, hopefully no sharks come and eat you. Okay, he'll just sit there. Cods are really happy just sitting in one spot, so he'll be fine. I'm liking this new foam deck. It's already got a few stains on it, but it's a working boat, so I'm not too worried about that. But underfoot, this foam is just great and so much better than carpet. If you haven't seen it, check out my video where I put foam. I replaced the carpet with foam. I totally predicted that. Bigger lure, bigger fish. I hope the bunny girls are watching. I'm using the Little Mermaid. So a little bit of a problem rigging this up. The bottom is yeah, forcing the hook down. So we'll see how we go. I might have to rig her upside down. First cast with the Little Mermaid, and you'll notice the wind has just dropped out completely. There's a few sandflies, but it's much nicer fishing without the constant wind. Let's see how the Little Mermaid goes. First cast. What have we got? We've got a cod. That was in the water about 2 seconds, maybe 3. No, I think it was more like 2. Okay, bunny girls, your lure works great. Look at that. Hey, This cod likes to eat mermaids. That is so cool. Let this guy go. He's undersized for sure. Little mermaid, estuary cod, first fish. Woo! Hey, off you go, buddy. As soon as I saw that lure, I said, yes, that's got to work, and it just did. Okay, let's do that again. I doubt there'll be another fish in exactly the same spot. We'll give it a shot. A little bit short. Let's see. Woo! Oh, mangrove jacks. 3 or 4, something spooked them or they attacked something else. But that was definitely a mangrove jack. Okay. Yep. Oh, got me. And he's out. Oh, that's a mangrove jack. Oh, I'm going to say he's probably just under. Oh, called it. Well, I actually saw him sitting off the end of that snag there. Yeah, I'd say he's undersized. Let's measure him. He is right on 30 centimeters. But I tell you what, that's another one for the mermaid. Hey, mermaids doing it. Beautiful. Hey, off you go, buddy. He's 5 centimeters undersized, that one. I'm enjoying this mermaid. It's yeah, fishing really quite well. Check out little arms. Come on, there's your arms. Hello. Okay, let's see if we can get a bigger jack. I reckon there was bigger ones in there. Oh, cast a bit closer. Oh, that was another jack. Oh, did he smash it? He had it. Oh, there's a bit of a yoga pose there. Come on. Oh, get you back in there. Tell you what, the jacks are loving the mermaid. That's 2 casts with 2 hits. I had almost no chance of getting that one. That was over a branch. Let's see if we can get a clean cast and a bigger jack. Oh, still over a branch, but we'll fish it. I just got the white one out of a snag and she's sitting on the hook. What I'll do is we'll change it to a pink one and see if that does any better. It's been a little slow with the white one since we got the first couple of fish, so I just want to mix it up a little bit. Okay, first cast with the pink mermaid. Oh, here we go. Just touched a branch, fishing well. Yep, got him. Oh, little guy. Look at that. Tell you what, these mermaids, they do work. That is the smallest orange spot cod I've ever caught. He was probably, yeah, 15 centimeters. And to rig her up between the legs and into the belly button. And Fred, if you're wondering, backstroke is the way to go. The curvature on the bottom there doesn't allow for good hook hiding. So I'm fishing her back style. Here's a nice looking snag. Let's get it right in there. Oh yes. Actually guys, can you go and check on the cod? See how he's hanging in there? I'd say he's probably fine as long as he's upright. That's all that matters. Thanks for doing that. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? Here's a good looking spot. We've got a bit of a sandbar in front of us, but that's quite deep over there. I'll give it a shot. Oh, just had a jack look. Let's go back in there. Now he came from that little single stick, but I'm going to cast further. So not to spook him, hopefully. There we go, perfect. Right there, yes! Oh! I think that was a cod and he got me. Damn. Oh, just saw one scoot under there. That was a small one. He had it and yeah, got me stuck on the mangrove. What's that? Bit of a swan dive or something, is it? I think it's just as much fun seeing what shape the mermaid gets into. And it turns out I've only got 2 in that box of exactly that same colour. So, I'm going to have to either catch something or use something else, I think. Because the first one's been chopped in half by something. Something. That there is a fish, that black thing in the centre of the screen. A lot of reflection on the water there. There he is. Black brim, I think. Yeah, oh, it could even be a mangrove jack. Oh, that's a mangrove jack. Oh, we're going to have a go at him. You can see his red fins. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's have a go. Right, there he is. Just a bit of a cast. It's actually really hard to get in there. I've just crouched down again. Let's see if we can skip. Oh, I think he's coming out this way now. Oh, I reckon that went straight over him. Oh no, that was him on this left. Oh, I think we messed it up. Perfect cast. Yep, got him. Oh, gentle take. Feels like a cod. Yep. Plenty of fish today. Plenty. Orange spot cod. There you go, hey. About 27, 28, hey. Off you go. Ooh, nice snag. How beautiful has today turned out. It's just amazing. There's not a cloud in the sky. I just can't help myself. Just the fishing's been quite good. Lots of jacks, lots of cods. The few jacks. Did see a couple of trevally, but I didn't get those. So yeah, I reckon we'll pull up over here and have a little wander. Cool, go exploring. And I think we're going to eat that cod. Just happily sitting there. Hey, I'll be back, Mr. Cod. The first thing I noticed, even just before I got off the boat, there's quite a few little yabby holes. And this time I brought my yabby pump. So it's a bit late today, but I think maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it is. If it's windy, I reckon we'll get some yabbies. If it's not windy, we'll head outside. But let's secure this anchor and have a little wander around. Here you can see the yabby holes. There's quite a few here. It's amazing how peaceful and quiet it is when I stop talking. It's just still. Listen to this. There's a couple of birds over there, and that's it. There's nothing else. It's amazing. There's yeah, a bunch of stingray holes over here, over there. The tide has actually turned, and very shortly it's going to rip in here. So I've got to keep an eye on the boat. But I'll have a little explore. I like to have a wander. Wonder if I should have brought my rod. Here we've got a soldier crab. These guys are usually, whoop, don't go in there. These guys usually walk around in like hundreds. Whoops, fell on your head. He's going all stiff to pretend he's dead. There's another one somewhere over here. Here's the other one. Look. You got two of them. Usually, yeah, like I said, usually these guys are in hundreds and hundreds. But there's only, let's see, there was two there. I did see one over that way somewhere. The sand and the water are quite cold actually. Not uncomfortable, just nice and cool. And there's a smell of, let's see, sulfur. It's the mud. So a lot of this is sand, but in the mangroves there's quite a bit of fine mud as well. The sand is actually really fine and yes, like small grained. And there's all these little gutters here. Like it's a bit hard to see into the sun there, but the gutters coming in here with just the water trickling out. And I guarantee, like that snag there, there'll be fish there. There's another snag there, there'll be fish there. It's just a really cool little ecosystem in here. Just look at how still the water is here. There's not even the slightest little ripple. Yeah, it's amazing. It'll be interesting to see if the wind picks up in the middle of the night or early in the morning. The reason I picked this system here is because I know that I'm sheltered. Doesn't matter how windy it is, it's not going to get really rough and bumpy. Ooh. I've actually decided to pump some yabbies because tomorrow morning the tide's going to be high and we might fish with them tonight, we might fish with them tomorrow, we can always let them go, but now we can get them, so we're going to pump a few. There we go, little tiny fella. We'll get a few more. decided to process him on the beach here. So yeah, going to make less mess on the boat. Last look at the nice Mr. Black Spot cod. We'll brain spike him first. So normally I put him in the esky to stiffen him up a bit, but we're going to cook in the dark again, so I'm just going to take the fillets off him whilst he's still quite soft. It's definitely easier to fillet fish when they're stiff. They've been dead for a while, rigor mortis has set in. This knife is actually really sharp, but having a floppy fish, I didn't bleed him. Have a look at that. That's what happens when you don't bleed a fish. I should have done that. Oh well. Like, he was literally alive 10 seconds ago, so yeah. There we go. A little bit of blood on there, but that will actually wash off in salt water. I'll just do half a fish tonight, and if we need to, we've got him for tomorrow as well, but I'm hoping for something else tomorrow. Take the skin off. There we go. Not a bad skinning job. There we have a nice piece of cod, or if you're in the States, it's grouper. Grouper. I'm just motoring out on the electric to a little bit deeper spot here. And some of you are probably wondering, why don't I camp over here on the sand? Well, in 2 hours, that's going to be about 1.5 meters high of water. So that's not an option. But I think this spot here is quite nice. It's yeah, very quiet, very sheltered. And then first thing, I can fish straight here if I want to. But the main thing for me is a nice, calm, quiet night. And I think this is the spot here. Let's drop the anchor. Tell you what, I'm happy about this foam. Every day that I use this boat, yeah, it's soft, it feels kind of warmish, and it's not wet. The carpet would be wet after the trip I had this morning. So it's going to be pretty basic dinner. I'm just going to boil some potatoes, maybe make them into chips, and then fry up that big chunk of fish. We've run out of light again, but tomorrow's another day. So I reckon we'll explore tomorrow. And keep watching. I got a little surprise from one of you guys. It's been a while, but I'm finally getting to it, so I'll show you that in a second. There was actually a point this morning where I was out in the middle of the ocean pounding through massive waves, and I'm like, do I continue, do I not? And I'm glad I did, because that moon is about 3/4 full. It's still as, and it's just nice to be out here. I don't know how long it's been since I've been on the boat. The last episode was crabbing with Clint, but I've spent a couple of weeks fixing my boat, so yeah, it's coming along nicely. Tomorrow I'll show you my latest modification. It's down the back there. I'm actually really happy, and it's something that lets me do these 3-day trips, so put your thinking cap on and see if you can guess what that is. You'll see that in the next episode. Oh, how nice is it just being here? The loudest thing is my stove. Oh, it's just great. I think the potatoes are parboiled. They look pretty good. Tell you what, I'm liking my new hatches as well. Let's fry the chips. Oil smells hot enough. Let's see if it's hot enough. Yep, oh, perfect. Nice bubble. Yeah, very nice. But we're just going to cook this like this. I do have some nice ingredients, but tonight, just being a bit rushed, first night out, yeah, just shallow fried fish in oil. But it's fish and chips, so yeah, I'm not complaining. You'll notice too, I've just put my vest on as well. It's really quite cold. I've got my sleeping shirt a jumper and my vest plus long pants. I'm actually quite comfortable, but without all this, I'd be quite cold. So yeah, very clear night tonight. Don't expect any rain. I've got a hoochie which I'm going to try and set up on the front of the boat. Let's see, I think that should be ready to turn. Yeah. Okay, that fish sounds like it's done. Look at that. Ooh, yummy. Those chips being that fat should still be nice and hot. And a squeeze of lemon on the fish. And just a little bit of salt and pepper on the chips. Check that out, guys. Fish and chips, Andy style. Oh, they look delicious. Fresh fish. Lots of lemon, salt and pepper. Fish, the edges of the fish actually have a bit of a crunch to them. Let's see if these potato chips are still hot. They should be, they're fat. It's warm. The bigger ones will be better. So now I can hear the water bubbling into all the little holes. It's very faint, but it's so peaceful out here. I can't hear anything except for water bubbling. I tell you what, if I was in a restaurant and I got this plate of food, I'd be quite happy with that. There's a big chunk of fish, really nice chippies. So after I finish this, I'll show you the thing that I'm going to show you. It's I don't actually know what it is. One of you guys sent something in to me and said I should open it on camera. So we'll see what happens. I'm guessing it's a lure or two, but yeah, you never know. But have a look at these chips. Monster chips. I am really enjoying this. Bit extra salt, bit of lemon. That was delicious. That's all that's left, couple of bones. Alright, let's get into this package. Thank you, Chase Oakenfull. Better not be anything rude. It says, can you please open on camera? So that's why it's been taken me so long to do it. You did spell my name right, which is interesting. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? There is a note which has been really scrunched up. Oh, he's done some nice artwork there. Let's have a look. Well, I'm gonna have to try. I'll probably get a photo of this in daylight, but can you guys see that? That is me holding a big GT. That is really cool. Thank you very much, Chase. That is, yeah, nice artwork. He writes, thank you for inspiring so many people to get out and adventure. And that's part of why I do this. To encourage young people, old people, everyone, and for myself as well. I get out more because I do these sort of trips. And he said he made these lures and flies. And he's got here Aussie Wranglers. I haven't actually got fan mail for quite a while. Oh, here we go. There's a interesting looking spoon. Have a look at that. Yeah, that should work. That spins around like a, there you go. What would you call that? Like a cod lure, or a massive trout lure, but it's the size of a cod lure. If I get a chance, I'm going to use that on Murray cod. Hopefully I can do a trip south. So yeah, I haven't got fan mail for quite a while. There was a time when I'd get something every week or two. But yeah, I appreciate this, Chase. It's kind of fun doing this on camera and out in the boat. I'm hoping you're enjoying this episode. I reckon these are lures he's actually fished with too. Let's have a look. Little Americans would call that a square bill, and yeah, little like a round bill type, yeah, hard body. I reckon he's definitely fished with these. I'll have to give these a go one day. I think that might be it. Oh no, hang on. There is something else. Oh, he's got some flies in here. Little flies he's made up. I reckon they'd probably go well for redfish and things like that. Maybe tarpon, I'm not sure. Anyway, Chase, if you see this, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's lots of fun getting little packages like this. And sorry it took so long to do this. Before we set the hoochie up, I'm going to have a bit of dessert. These are salted caramel cookies. I've never tried them, but I always like to have a little sweet after, not always after dinner, but on the boat, for some reason, I always crave a little bit of sweetness. And yeah, choc chip, choc cookies, these ones, just hits that little spot. It's definitely nice being out here. And thanks again, Chase. I really do appreciate it. It's a shame that drawing got so scrunched up, but I'll see if I can flatten it out. I'll hang it up on my wall. Hopefully you guys can see that, but this sea foam, the current is just ripping through here. Like, just check out how fast that is. I'm at anchor, and I actually hope the anchor holds, because that could be a problem. I think I'll have to show you this setup in the morning. It looks like it's going to work, but yeah, it's very dark. Here's the basics of the hoochie. I've got a line running from the front of the boat to the back of the boat, and then just a A-frame looped around the side of the boat. This system here is only good with no rain. It's clear night. It's just a bit cool, so it stops the dew from coming down on top of me. And since I've been here, I've had the light on, and there's been no sandflies or mosquitoes or anything. I think it's too cold for them. It's probably about 15 degrees or something like that. If you don't believe me, it's 15 degrees Celsius. Check this out. Here I am tucked up under the hoochie. There's quite a breeze coming through despite it being really calm. The funny thing is, before I set the hoochie up, the boat actually dragged 200 meters, so I had to reposition it. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that doesn't happen tonight. I'll probably stick my head out and check a few times just to make sure I'm in the right spot. And just a quick tip, if you're going camping, this is my first inflatable pillow, and this is my next inflatable pillow. They weigh like 60 grams, and it's just nice having two pillows. I'm going to leave it there, guys. So watch the next episode. I'll show you the hoochie. I'll show you another boat modification, which I've already done, but I'll show it to you next video. And yeah, today was a pretty cool day. Caught a bunch of fish. I'm glad I didn't turn around. It's turned out to be a really, really beautiful afternoon and evening. So yeah, fingers crossed once again. Let's hope tomorrow it's not too windy and we can explore some islands. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode.